Hey everyone, today's lesson is going to be over biological organization in organisms, and our learning objective is we will analyze the levels of organization in biological systems and relate the levels to each other and to the whole system. So in this lesson, we're going to specifically focus upon the levels going from atom up to organism in this unit. So, in biological organization, we know that each biological level becomes more complex than the one that precedes it. So, for example, organisms are more complex than cells due to the fact that they contain all of the biological levels that came before and their interactions. So, as we go through this, you'll be able to see that the one level is going to make up part of the next level, and then those first two levels are going to make up the next level, and it's just going to start building upon each other as we go along. So the first level of organization that we have is the atom. So this is the base of everything, and this is what makes up really anything in the world. Atoms can then combine to form into some sort of molecule. So we've talked about biomolecules in this course, things such as proteins, lipids, carbohydrates, and nucleic acids, and those are important for life processes. Molecules can then come together in order to form organelles. So organelles are those small little parts within a cell. Okay, think of them like little organs. The things such as like the nucleus and the ribosomes and the centrioles, things of that nature that are within each and every cell that we have. Once you have multiple organelles together, then they can actually combine to form a cell. So the cell is the basis of life. The three stages that I've already covered before the cell are not considered living. So the cell makes up every living thing that is on Earth. Cells can then combine to form into tissues. And so there's four different types: connective, epithelial, muscle, and nervous. A tissue is just multiple cells working together for a certain function. When you have multiple tissues working together, then you can form an organ. So an organ is just multiple tissues working together for a certain purpose. Once you have multiple organs working together, then you have an organ system. So this is what we've talked about in the previous lessons: is multiple organ systems working together in order to have some certain function for the organism, which is the last step. So once you have all of these organ systems working together, you then have a full organism with all of these different functions between all of the different levels that we've already talked about. So that's all that I have for you today, and keep exploring further.